In a time when philosophical giants such as Plato and Aristotle were busy shaping the foundation of Western thought, one man stood alone, proud in his refusal to agree with literally anyone about anything. That man was Pheidon of Kallipolis, founder of the so-called Contrarian school of philosophy. While other schools debated the nature of justice, truth, and the human condition, Pheidon took it upon himself to disagree with whatever anyone was saying at any given time, regardless of its content. What began as a philosophical movement quickly devolved into what his peers described as a colossal headache. Pheidon's philosophical method was simple. If you say the sky is blue, Pheidon would immediately claim it was green, cloudy, or a figment of your imagination. If you dared suggest a practical solution to any problem, Pheidon would assert that doing the opposite was, in fact, the true path to enlightenment. His fellow philosophers, initially intrigued by this novel approach, quickly grew exasperated. At first, I thought it was some kind of Socratic method, said a frustrated Aristotle. But after the third time he insisted water was dry, I realized he was just being difficult. The common people of Athens fared no better in their dealings with Pheidon. Street vendors, after attempting to sell him olives, often found themselves embroiled in hours-long arguments about whether olives existed at all. His contrarianism was so relentless that many citizens would cross the street upon seeing him approach, lest they get trapped in a conversation about how feet are actually hands, or why democracy should involve only the opinions of children and horses. He just wouldn't stop, recalled a local merchant. One time I agreed with him just to end the argument, but then he disagreed with himself. Despite his unpopularity, Pheidon remains a controversial figure in the annals of Greek philosophy. While most dismissed him as an annoyance, a small following of masochistic students took to his teachings, finding meaning in the chaos. "Sure, I haven't agreed with a single thing he said," said one disciple. "But maybe that's the point. Or maybe it's not. Honestly, I don't know anymore." Whether he was a misunderstood genius or merely Athens' most insufferable dinner guest remains a subject of debate. A debate Pheidon would surely object to either way.